California, a broken budget process, 12% unemployment, and slashed services. As the November 2nd election approached, gubernatorial candidates Jerry Brown and Meg Whitman met in San Rafael for a final debate, each representing themselves as the leaders who could take the state in a positive direction and solve California's problems.
We're going to have to pull together. I am a big believer that what we can do together, none of us can do alone.
We can't point the finger, we can't scapegoat, whether it's government employees or immigrants or neighbors down the street or the opposite political party. We're going to have to...
But despite the rhetoric, California's political leadership is bitterly divided between party lines, a reality that often veers conversations away from constructive debate.
The fact that you are defending your campaign, for a slur and a personal attack on me, I think it's not befitting of California.
Ms. Whitman, I'd like to ask you, how much money will you save if this tax breaks were in effect this year?
How can a society solve its problems when victory for one half guarantees fervent opposition from the other? Some propose that a third way can end the gridlock. The Green Party of California says its candidates can unify the electorate and end the state's crisis.
At the end of the day, the non-voting rich hypocrites and the machine politicians amount to the same thing. What we need are brand new ideas about how to address the issues that are affecting our state, and it's the alternative parties that have those ideas, and they are, of course, systematically locked out of the significant debates that are going on.
Only minutes later, the Green Party's gubernatorial candidate, Laura Wells, was arrested for trying to enter the debate hall with a ticket she'd procured that did not match her identity, after being excluded from the debate by its organizers.
You know, if California were in such a special state, I'd go home and have an ice cream. No, maybe not.
Need everybody to have in line over here. Okay, keep it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Scott, let's get everybody to walk back behind our gate over there. What's that? I can't comment on that.
She didn't have her ID, it wasn't matching up, so she didn't pay to get in.
We had our tickets verified when we entered into the grounds by ladies with computers, and then we were walking up the steps to get into the debate. They said, "Excuse me, ma'am, I need to verify your ticket." And I said, "Why?" And they said, "You're the Green Party candidate for governor of California." They said we needed to step aside from the steps of Angelical Hall with our tickets, and they did not verify we were on the list. Instead, they ushered Laura Wells, the Green Party candidate for governor of California, into a San Rafael police car. You know, this debate is anti-democratic, anti-Republican, and anti-green. We believe that democracy requires open debates in California. For a strong California, we need to have transparency, open debates. People with tickets need to be able to get into the debates.
But despite the Green Party's complaints, the fact remains that Wells' polling has remained low, around 2%, and the rancor between the two viable parties shows no signs of abating after November 2nd.
If Jerry Brown gets to be governor of this state, there will be a meeting of all the union bosses who are there to collect the IOUs for them having funded Jerry Brown's entire campaign.
Her key economic plank is not to invest in schools, but to take money from schools and invest in her rich campaign contributors.
Even with both parties egging each other on, there are still some who haven't staked out an uncompromising position. A few students outside of the debate hall were supporting Brown, but said they were still interested in what both sides had to say.
I'm just here trying to get informed. We want to see the debate and how it goes. Just seeing how they feel about the migration and gay marriages and just like hot topics like that.
But heated political climates tend to drown out the calmer voices. For the Peninsula Press, this has been Paul Jones.